Rambert. Thank you for all being here. And I want to start with this whole genesis. This is exciting Black Girls Film Camp. How did you even come up with this whole idea?
Well, to me, it was obvious something had to be done with representation, the lack thereof, of Black girls in the media. I was doing a lot of research while I was in my PhD program at the University of Charlotte. Shout out, 49ers.
Okay, Diane.
But at the time, I was doing research on Black girls in media literacy and the lack of representation behind the camera as well as in front of the screen. And I wanted to do something about it. I had been doing a lot of programming in the city, worked at Imagidon in the past, did a lot of media type programs, but I said I want to do a film camp. Connected with filmmakers in the city, eventually nationally, and the rest is history.
Well, Hannah, I want to go to you. Why did you decide you wanted to be a part of this camp?
Well, when I first went to the interest meeting, I saw like it was just a community of Black women, and then even being in the camp, I just have felt so supported, and I knew that I wasn't going to get this from any other camp, so that's why.
And Camille, you've been in her shoes as a camper, but now you've turned coach, so just talk about just being the coach and not being a camper.
Well, it's a very eye-opening experience. I learned a lot last year being in the camp as a camper, but I feel like I learned a lot more, you know, being a mentor to someone, and I also learned a lot from Hannah.
So what does a day look like in a camp? What does that look like?
Well, it's a 12-week experience, so it's an extensive experience. It may be, some of them might say intensive, but they go through a process of pre-production, production, and post-production. So they learn about writing, developing their own script. They also then go to storyboarding and then shooting, developing their shot list, and then they go through the post-production and editing process. And then now they're about to screen their films and debut them to the world.
So what was your favorite part of what you've been able to do as far as with the Black Girls Camp? What did you like the most?
My favorite part was the speakers. Every 2 weeks, we had like meetings on Zoom, and we got to speak to so many people in the industry, producers, directors, writers, animators. It was just a really fun experience to network with.
And what is your fun thing that you like to do?
With the camp?
With the camp.
I think my favorite thing was definitely our LA retreat. I've never been to California before, and like Camille said, we got to meet so many producers, editors, like talent agents, and then I also got to meet my team in person. I got to meet the other girls in the film camp.
Hannah, tell them who you got to meet in LA, because that was big.
I got to meet Miss Ava DuVernay, and we went to Array Studios. It was the most amazing experience. We were all crying. Like, she gave us like gift baskets. We got to try her ice cream, which was delicious. So yeah, it was an amazing experience.
Who's your keynote speaker this year?
This year we have Paige Audrey Marie Hurd coming in and speaking at the showcase. So she's from the shows Ghost, Power Book 2. She used to play on Everybody Hates Chris and Beauty Shop with Queen
Latifah. She was on Everybody Hates Chris.
Yep. So she's coming in, and she's coming in person at the Dubois Center. The big event is at the Dubois Center this year on Saturday. So she'll be in person, so if you got tickets, you'll see her.
What does this mean to you to see how big this has grown and to see the kind of evolution of where you see some of these young Black girls are at?
Oh my gosh, it means so much to see how they progress even beyond the program. A lot of the girls have created the films that they have created in the program. They've utilized it to get into film school. We have students that got accepted into USC, the top film school in the country, or NYU, depends who you're talking to. And then like Camille, she's went on and published her book. I know she got a copy. She probably want to show it.
Hold that up for a long time for me. Let's leave that up there. The Hidden Flavor, written by Camille Satterwhite Rambert. Indeed.
Yes.
So tell me about your book briefly.
My book is about a young girl named Willow who discovers self-love and individuality through rainbow ice cream.
Wow. I know you have to be really proud of what's coming.
Oh my gosh, it's super excited.
All right, here's blackgirlsfilmcamp.org as you get more information. Tickets are available. It's a 12-week program. Make sure you go ahead and support it. Indeed, thank you all for being in Indeed.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.